Vienna is the music capital of Europe, and this elegant Austrian city has been home to many celebrated composers, including Schubert, Haydn, Strauss, and Mozart. Their timeless compositions are beloved around the world. And now there's a new generation of extraordinary musical talent in the city. Alma Deutscher was born in 2005 and began learning the piano at aged just 2. When she was 6 years old, she composed her first piano sonata and went on to start writing her first full-length opera aged 8. She's been described by some as the second Mozart, although she prefers to be the first Alma. And in 2019, she played a concert of her own compositions to a sold-out audience at New York's Carnegie Hall. And now you can enjoy an exclusive live performance hosted by Alma in Vienna's Concert House.
Hello everyone, dear Viking guests. As you can see, I'm not in Vienna right at the moment. Actually, I'm in California, in Silicon Valley. I've been preparing to conduct my opera, Cinderella, in Opera San José. I've been here for 6 weeks in rehearsals, and we've had 5 amazing performances. It's amazing to see how the audience reacts to the piece. It's really heartwarming. And this weekend we have 2 more performances. We've prepared some videos for you from the rehearsals, so you can get a glimpse, an idea of what it's like behind the scenes, really from the very beginning, when it's not even on stage yet and when the singers are just learning their parts. And if you pay attention, you might spot my sister Helen playing the head elf. This weekend are the last two performances, on Saturday and Sunday. And after the last performance, a bit like in a James Bond movie, I'll be taking a taxi directly to the airport and flying to Vienna. And on Tuesday, I'll be performing for Viking guests again. So if you live in the Bay Area, then I hope to see you this weekend in Cinderella. And if not, then I hope to see you next year in Vienna, in the exclusive Viking concerts. Here's a short teaser of some of the pieces we play in our concert. They include, of course, the old favorites, such as Strauss's most famous waltz, the beautiful Blue Danube, the Radetzky March, and Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik. But we will also play for you some of my own compositions, including the violin concerto I wrote when I was 9 years old, and my Waltz of the Sirens, which has caused such a stir on social media. See you soon in Vienna! So just in case some of you are feeling a bit drowsy, we are starting with Now we will play for you one of my own compositions. It's the third movement of my violin concerto. I composed it when I was 9. I will play for you the third movement, which is called Allegro vivace e scherzando, a lively and playful allegro. The main theme for it, si, re, mi, fa, sol, re, si, re, mi, fa, sol, re, do, do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, do, si, la, sol, la, re, actually came to me when I was on a long car journey when I was 9. And I'd been reading a children's book about boarding school and children in dormitories. And so I was just imagining lots of children jumping around merrily in their dormitory when this bouncy melody came into my head. But I never really liked it that Cinderella was just a pretty girl who just gets the prince in the end because of her dainty foot. I wanted her to be something more. I wanted her to be talented and to overcome her difficulties through her talent. So I turned her into a composer, brimming with melodies. And her stepmother owns an opera house and slave works Cinderella as a copyist. So in the beginning of the opera, we see Cinderella having been up all night, copying out the boring parts for the orchestra for the rehearsal the next morning. When suddenly she hears in her mind a violin playing a beautiful melody. And she tries to concentrate on her boring work, but the violin keeps coming back again, playing this melody louder and louder, until finally she gives in and bursts into song.
Now we'll play for you My Waltz of the Sirens. It starts in quite an unusual way. We hear the busy sounds of the street, so don't get too much of a shock. chambermaid.